long time no see, and I'm so happy to welcome you on our YouTube channel again. My name is Jane, in case of you forgotten, and today I would like to break down the most important but confusing terms in teaching English. What's the difference between TEFL, TESOL, and CELTA certificates? So we're going to talk about the meanings, requirements, courses duration, everything that can help you to make the right decision. And those who will watch this video till the end will get an amazing gift from us for your professional development. But before we start, let me remind you that I'm recording this video for TEFL TESOL Certification.com. There is much information about working abroad, such as where to work, how much money you can earn, and what requirements you must fit. However, more importantly is to have at least one of the vital teaching certificates such as TEFL, TESOL, or CELTA. So we're going to check what the difference between them. Even if you have a degree in teaching, chances are that an employer will request you to have one of those certificates. In order to know the opportunities of each certificate, let's figure out the meaning of such terms as ESL and EFL, as they are parts of well-known certificates such as TEFL, TESOL, and TESOL. If you check the meanings of those abbreviations, you will know that ESL stands for English as a Second Language, which means that teachers may work in the countries where English is the official language, whereas EFL stands for English as a Foreign Language, which means teachers may work only in the countries where English isn't the native language. As TESOL is closer to ESL principles rather than EFL, it means that teachers may work in English-speaking countries with TESOL as well. So there aren't any differences in terms of courses, programs between TEFL, TESOL, and TESOL. As for CELTA, it is believed to be the most prestigious brand of TEFL, focusing on working only with grown-ups. Truth be told, it limits you with the choice of students to work.
Now you've confused me. Almost immediately.
Fortunately, now teachers can choose the course duration depending on how much time they are ready to devote to professional development and studying. However, you should know that anyway, all employers pay attention to the amount of hours that you've studied because it represents how much information and practice you have got. As for CELTA, it offers 4 weeks of full-time studying. Add homework duties to this and you will understand how hard it might be to combine such studying even with a part-time job. So in a nutshell, you should have a whole available month to learn CELTA course. As for TEFL and TESOL, they are more flexible in comparison with CELTA because you can choose any duration, whatever you want, from 20 hours to 300. However, the minimum is considered to be 120 hours because it is enough to get all essential principles of methodology and teaching English.
Great.
It is said that each course is flexible and fits almost every English teacher around the world. So if you check CELTA, TEFL, and TESOL requirements, you will see that there aren't really strict regulations at all. Can it be true? Let's find out. Now you can see the requirements to enroll in CELTA course. And according to people who have already completed this training, it's really hard to do with English level less than advanced. As the course is full of new terms, you will unlikely have much time to check new general English words in a dictionary. Another thing that CELTA holders admit is teaching experience helps a lot during the course. Of course, no one says that it's impossible to complete the course with no experience, but let's be honest, it will be easier with it. TEFL and TESOL programs are more flexible and really fit both types of teachers. Whether you are a rookie or a qualified tutor, you will find valuable information there. According to the appropriate English level, the course isn't so complicated to understand. However, anyway, you are the only who are responsible for your English knowledge, but thanks to the course's durations, you have a chance to slow down a bit to do the research. Additionally, keep in mind that CELTA centers tend to arrange interviews in order to check your knowledge in teaching and English level. Moreover, CELTA requires applicants to have a higher education in any major, whereas TEFL and TESOL don't care whether you have it. Depending on your available time and possibilities, you can choose either online or offline education. So the last one consists of two possible options. You can choose a center in your hometown or a city nearby, and it's called like local education, or you can opt for studying abroad.
Wow.
As usual, CELTA offers 4-week training in many countries around the world, so technically it's possible to choose even your motherland if you want. But keep in mind that a whole month will be quite intensive, so everything that you will have time for is studying.
Time. What time do you think we have?
Many teachers opt for international experience of studying abroad, and just a few years ago, CELTA launched the online way. TEFL and TESOL courses are flexible in terms of studying options too. They offer group sessions abroad, classwork in local accredited centers, and an online way. The last option is the most affordable and convenient for those who aren't ready to spend a whole day on studying. Moreover, TEFL and TESOL courses suggest people learning information at their own pace within access to the materials from 6 to 8 months. No worries, you will get a digital copy of your certificate online right after you complete a course, and it's optional to order the hard copy of your certificate from the UK. So that's time to decide how much money you are ready to spend and can. From financial perspective, the courses are completely different. For example, many people believe that CELTA is the most prestigious certificate around the globe. However, there are many people who fail to pass the final exam because of its level of difficulty and intense pace of learning. Just imagine that you have to spend much money on the course, having the entry test, an interview, with no guarantee that you will pass the final exam and get the certificate with A. It sounds a bit risky, and in addition, if you consider studying abroad, you should keep in mind the primary costs on accommodation, food, flight tickets, and even medical insurance. It's hard to deny that such experience will cost you an arm and a leg, but it will be incredible hands down. TEFL and TESOL, on the contrary, offer quite affordable options to choose. Depending on the way of studying, you may pay from $200 to $2,000 for the course. Not only will you save much money, but also have comfortable pace of learning with no rush and stress. As the courses perfectly fit even upper intermediate students, it's highly unlikely that you won't pass the final exam. Everything you need to do is to study. Nobody knows which certificate is better for you because it depends on many factors such as your budget, English level, and even the country where you're gonna work. Having all information about CELTA, we can say that it's quite expensive but amazing experience. Despite the fact that many people believe that it's the best certificate for English teachers, it's still a brand of TEFL. Moreover, being a CELTA holder, you may work only with adults, which really limits your career opportunities. TEFL and TESOL are perfect for rookies and even dependent English learners. Studying online, you have about a half of the year to complete the course at your pace. Finally, it won't take much money and stress to get either TEFL or TESOL certificate, and even finishing 120-hour course, you will be able to get a cushy job in your favorite country. In a nutshell, CELTA is for you if you want to work with adults only, if you have a degree in any major, if you can pass an entry English test and an interview, if you are ready to pay much, and if you are older than 18. Whereas TEFL and TESOL fit those who have at least intermediate level or higher and want to work with people of different ages, including teens and kids. It's up to you which certificate to choose, because on the one hand, it is believed that CELTA is the most prestigious certificate accredited by the University of Cambridge. However, it costs an arm and a leg, whereas TEFL and TESOL are more flexible and affordable and have the same reputation in the teaching community. And don't worry, they are equally required around the globe.
That's good.
There is an amazing opportunity to study TEFL and TESOL at the same time. It means that you will be able to work in any country around the world with no limitations. In comparison with CELTA, you won't have to choose what type of students you want to work with because you will be able to have classes with kids, teens, and adults. Learning TEFL TESOL online, you have your usual life combining education with a part-time or a full-time job. Oh guys, you've been watching this video till the end, that's why I'm ready to give you my gift. Use the promo code BEST5 to get $5 cashback purchasing any duration of online TEFL TESOL course on our platform, TEFLTESOLcertification.com. Use the link in the video description, sign up, and use the promo code BEST5 to get your promised gift. And if you are lucky and smart enough, you won't miss an amazing opportunity to purchase an online TEFL TESOL course with a 50% discount. The link in the description. With all information about the price, length, and requirements of the courses, you are ready to make the right decision which course you should take to become a certified English teacher. And I hope we've helped you to do that. By the way, let me know in the comment section below which course seems to be the most appropriate for you and why. And also click the button to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I'll see you the next time. Have a good day.